What's up everybody, it's Nubius Tubius here doing a ground strike and a video on strategic positioning. I'm flying the Spitfire Mark II, which has the two 20mm Hispanic, yes I said Hispanic, cannons, as well as four 303 machine guns. Alright, so what you just saw me do is, instead of heading right for the enemy, I kind of swung around and let some of the other fighters go in first. I'm actually right in front of the bombers now. And normally I like to let my teammates kind of preoccupy the enemy. One of the easiest ways to get a kill is actually to get on the tail of somebody, an enemy that's chasing one of your friends. But for right now, it's a little bit too early in the game. I'm just trying to spot and observe to see if there's anybody that's not really part of a pack, or see if anybody does not have a wingman. And it looks like this Lag 3 is all by itself, so I'm going to focus in on him. And he's engaging one of my friends, so he's already preoccupied, and that's one of the best ways to kill somebody, is when they're really preoccupied. They get tunnel vision. It happens to everybody. And ooh, there's a Wellington up here. You know what? I'm gonna go for him, just because he's a slower target. Actually, technically, they're not a slower target; they're a faster target. I'm trying to close in and get some more. Be a tough nut to crack. I'm gonna try and get up and get some altitude so I can get a better profile on his wings. He doesn't get shot down first. Ah, got an assist. Alright, better than nothing. There's a Yak 7 over here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so before I got preoccupied, I just want to continue where I left off, which is basically positioning and finding an enemy that does not have a bunch of support near him. So we managed to find that. Actually, we managed to find two aircraft, but one was shot down by a friend of mine, or an ally, so it's all good. Now, these aircraft that are attacking are kind of going against what I normally do. There's just a lot of them. So this probably won't end very well for me, but let's see what I can do. Aircraft destroyed, alright. See if I can get some more. Chances are his buddies they know I'm here, so okay, I got friends around. This is good. Critical hit. Enemy, they've got an assist. Don't know how much more ammunition I have on my cannons. This is kind of worrying me. Alright, our team, right there, they were attacking our shipping, our navy. Our team just did a fantastic job of cleaning the skies up over here. That was excellent. Okay, so basically after I knock out an aircraft, okay, there's a Beaufighter coming in here. Basically I have the whole shoot and scoot mentality. Which is basically kill an enemy and get out of there as soon as possible towards friendly skies. Aircraft destroyed. Bam. And you know, basically get back to friendly skies, surround yourself with your friends, do not stay in the thick of the action, because the easiest way to get killed is getting lost while you're in combat. You're focusing on an enemy, and either A, you're going towards enemy territory, or B, the enemy fighters are closing in on you because you're not going away from them. You're so, you know, entrenched in fighting that enemy that they're just closing in on you. So I like to have the whole shoot and scoot mentality. Knock out your aircraft, figure out where you are, and get the hell out of there towards friendly forces. The only time that I pretty much stick around in a prolonged fight is if I have a bunch of guys, like you see all the guys that are in front of me right now. If I have a bunch of guys surrounding me, the enemy does not have the ability to just single me out, and it can be very, very confusing. So, and chances are, you know, one of my guys is probably going to swing around and start attacking them. So basically, you want to be near friendly forces if possible. Kind of don't want to leave those guys that are behind me because they seem to be really competent pilots. Okay, we're going 2-0 right now, so pretty decent score. Let's check the map. I encourage people to check the map. Not necessarily often, but enough.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Because you need to know where the enemy is at.
Negative.
Alright, this guy seems to be pretty oblivious to me. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to close the distance to about 0.3, 0.2. Alright, see, he's by himself, so like I said, that's how you select your targets. Is if it's just you by yourself, then yeah, you're going to need to go in and just find one target at a time. Oh, man. Crashed into him. Alright. So, cannons are reloading. Basically, what I like to do is, after I attack a target and I destroy the target or I get the assist, I like to reload. Depending on how much ammunition I've spent, and depending, I mean, obviously that depends on the placement of the enemy. I mean, if there's a lot of them around you, you might not want to automatically reload, but in a situation like this, where I'm not under too much pressure, I like to reload my ammunition, especially on the cannons. And what that also does is simply reloading gives you time to get away from the enemy and regroup, and basically gives you a better understanding of what to do next. You know, where to go, who to stick around with, what enemies are where, which ones to attack. So reloading also gives you a little bit of peace of mind. It gives you time to kind of like, you know, decompress for a little bit and think a little bit more clearly as to what you're going to do next. So this Typhoon looks like he's by himself. There's 4 enemies over here, or 3 enemies. And this Typhoon looks like it's probably going to go down soon. Oh, that rhymes. Is he still flying? Yeah, he's still flying. I'm going to try and get him. Is he going to go into a mountain? Oh, wow. Alright, let's check out this MiG-3. I'm going right into the middle of a fight. This could go either way. Crap, Ooh, critical hit. That was on the fly, too. Man, there's so many aircraft. Aircraft destroyed. Alright, so again... Oh, shoot. See what I'm talking about? Like, you get a kill, and then all of a sudden, just your fortunes can change in an instant. I have some damage. That's all it takes. I mean, these aircraft, they don't have shields. Most of them don't have a lot of armor. A lot of people are saying like, oh, you gotta play with some more balls. Don't just single out one enemy and just wait for the weak ones. Jump into the thick of the action and be a man. But screw all that. I mean, sooner or later, your precision strikes are going to eventually turn into a huge melee where it's just going to be planes flying all over the place, and it's going to get ugly and messy and whatnot. So that's going to happen regardless, no matter how conservatively you play. It's going to happen. So you might as well play as efficient and as smart as possible for the longest amount of time possible, and just use that to your advantage. Now, because I have damage, I'm going to land. I know this isn't, you know, very interesting. I personally like landing. I think it's pretty cool. So I may just discontinue this video right here and start or meld it with a new video. What I'm doing is I'm just circling around to bleed off speed. And I'm at a good safe speed right now, and hopefully I can land this thing without nosing it down. Oh well. So 3-0, not a bad score. I don't think I got shot down at all. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't get shot down. So hopefully this will give you guys a decent indication on where to position yourselves on the battlefield, and selecting who to attack, and as well as when to attack, which is equally as important. I'll make a part 2 of strategic positioning, and hopefully you guys can watch both of them, and hopefully you guys can learn something and implement it on your next games. Alright guys, Nubius Tubius on the part 1 of strategic positioning, and I'm out.